Good morning, madam. My name is Yumini. My match number is 281393.
Good morning, madam. My name is Probelm with my match number 27692.
Good morning, madam. My name is Pinaro and my match number is 278694.
Good morning, madam. My name is match number 291428.
Good morning, madam. My name is Tan Jin Singh. My match number is 277267.
Madam, now we will be going to start our problem solving discussion. Hi everyone, today we are going to discuss about the topic brain drain in Malaysia, and our goal today is to find out the solution to solve this problem. So, did you all notice that nowadays most of the students who are about to graduate or who have graduated now will prefer to work abroad? So, what are the opinions that you all think about it?
That's true. Most of the students who graduate from the university will try to work abroad, especially in Singapore, because this is the only way for them to earn more money after they graduate. In my opinion, there are too many of the students who graduate from the university, and this will actually influence the job opportunity for the graduate students after they graduate. Even though there are more of the company they provide the jobs for the fresh graduate, but the total of the documents are still not enough for all the fresh graduate. Therefore, most of them will think to work abroad instead of working in Malaysia. What do you think, Jin?
Yes, I think so too, because all my friends are thinking about working abroad after graduation, and I also have the same idea. Maybe they think it will be more successful to find a job abroad. This is the idea that graduate will want to work abroad. Harun, how about you?
Yes, I agree with you, and I also realize that the foreign country is very high salary and provide more benefit than Malaysia. Furthermore, going to work at the first country can allow students to learn more the culture of the workplace. Through this, they can gather their horizons and improve their intercultural communication skills. Christian, what is your opinion?
Yes, I totally agree that most students will prefer to work abroad after graduating. Before they can earn a higher salary, they also can experience the other country lifestyle and foster personal growth when working abroad. In addition, having international experience can show their adaptability, determination, and motivation, the three skills that really valued by the recruiter and employer over other candidates who has never worked abroad.
Well, it looks like we need to have a brainstorming session to come up with some solutions to solve this problem. So before we share the ideas, let's relax by thinking about something. So have you all taken a breakfast already?
I haven't eaten.
I just had a cup of Maggi this morning. I feel a bit hungry.
Not eat yet, I'm very hungry now.
I'm also hungry. Then let us eat together after this discussion, okay?
Okay.
Yes, I'm interested to do so.
Okay, no problem.
By the way, where do you all want to work after graduation? Let me start by saying that if it were me, I would want to work in Kuala Lumpur because I think it's very urbanized there.
I also want to go to Kuala Lumpur to work because of the convenient transportation there. With the LRT service, it is also very convenient to go to work. In addition, Kuala Lumpur is also the capital of Malaysia, and there will be many foreign companies there, and the salary and benefit provided by foreign company is more better.
Oh, coincidentally, I also think like this.
Oh, I see. Previously, my sister worked in Kuala Lumpur and she said that the Kuala Lumpur life cost is quite high. So my sister is advising me go to hometown working from there. Hence, I decided to stay my hometown to continue working. This is because it's convenient and there are no need to worry about the life cost is being too high.
That's true. You guys need to consider the cost also.
By the way, Hanwon, where is your hometown?
My hometown is Penang.
We also come from Penang. Would you? Where's your hometown?
I'm from Johor. How about you, Jin?
Well, my hometown is in Avesta. For me, I will be looking for a job in Singapore. I will prefer them because of the higher foreign currency and also the factor like the higher salary and increment make it very attractive for me. And also for the potential job seeker as well. Do you have any idea after graduating?
Yes, I would like to work in Johor because my hometown is in Johor, and I believe in Johor I have more opportunity to get a new job. And all my friends are working in Johor too, and I can probably get any help from them when needed. Besides, I can also travel to Singapore because it's quite near to the Johor Bahru. So I think the Johor Bahru will be my first choice after my graduate to work there.
Great. This is a good idea that all of you have an idea of where do you all want to work after graduation. I think everyone should be relaxed by now. Okay, let us proceed with our brainstorming. You have already said in the WhatsApp group that before the discussion, everyone must come up with an idea on how to solve the problem of brain drain in Malaysia. So does anyone have an idea about it?
Okay, from my point of view, I think provide proper job payments is the main solution for us to solve the problems of brain drain issues. Because basically most of the fresh graduates, they will hope to get a high salary and attractive salary from the company. If the company do not provide enough salary, then they will probably think about to work abroad instead of working in Malaysia. Therefore, I think Malaysia should provide attractive salaries and acceptable salaries to make sure all of the workers they will accept the job from the offer from the company in Malaysia.
Okay, I actually agree with you. We are not only provide proper job payment, we also can provide attractive job benefit. An example of provide attractive job benefit is offering the comprehensive employee benefit package, like including the flexible work arrangement such as daily meeting or flexible work scheduling, so that it can attract and retain the worker who may want work from home or have a more flexible schedule.
Thank you, Harmon. Your idea is great, but I think improving the training of and term of employment can be an effective solution to solve the brain drain problem. I am suggesting this solution is because I think improving the quality of training can allow employees to gain more knowledge and skill and improve their work efficiency and productivity. It also can provide more learning and development opportunity, can allow employees to learn and progress continuously, and also thereby improving their professional ability and quality, increasing their work value and reducing the brain drain.
I think it's a good idea, but instead of improving the training and term of employment, I think that certainly the Malaysia education and government system is more suitable, because a good and reliable system can prevent our country talent from working abroad.
Okay, thank you, Wei Sheng. But in my opinion, to improve the work culture and environment is also an important solution, because the working environment can directly affect an employee's work attitude. That is why if the working environment is good, it will give employee great persuasion to continue working there. Work culture can also greatly affect an employee work's attitude.
Alright, since we have already 5 solutions, so did anyone of you still need to add on your idea? If not, we can continue.
Excuse me, I have another ideas on solving the problems of quarantine measures. In my opinion, I think strengthening job increase effectiveness is one of the solutions, because they are able to increase the workers' competence in their work. For example, like if the workers making mistake, but the leader of the team give advice instead of scolding them in order to increase their competence after the work in the future. So I think it's the best way for another solution for the veterans.
Okay, I think everyone has come up with brilliant idea. So why not we determine some criteria to evaluate the idea we mentioned just now? So who wants to proceed first?
Okay, I think the first criteria can be acceptability. The acceptability can show that the degree of acceptance from the employee to implement the solution are low, medium, or high. So, Jingsen, what is your second criteria?
Harmon, I think your suggestion is acceptable to me, and then I think that the second criteria could be cost, because it is a good fit to be one of the criteria used to evaluate and decide the best solution. The amount of cost needed by a company to implement the solution for the employee should be high or low. It will take the continuous turn for the cost in the future.
For me, the criteria that I want to propose is duration, the time needed to implement the solution. It can be short within 1 year or long 1 to 3 years. What will your suggestion be?
Thank you, Wei Sheng. From my point of view, I think the last criteria can be sustainability. Sustainability is the ability to maintain the employment solution in the long term. It also includes the resources efficiency, environment impact, social impact, and also the economic viability.
Okay, nice. Since everyone have an idea on determining the criteria, so let us now sum up that what we have mentioned so far. There are 4 criteria that we have mentioned, which are cost, acceptability, duration, and sustainability. Did you all agree that these 4 criteria, or does anyone of you still need to comment on them? If not, we can continue.
I'm okay with these 4 criteria, but I'm not sure that if other members is agree or not.
It's fine.
I agree with it.
Yes, I'm okay with this.
Great. To make things simple, why not we also pick only 3 solutions out of the 6 solutions that we have mentioned? Okay. So according to the criteria we pick, is there anyone of you have any suggestions?
For my suggestion is, I think the solution for strengthening job inclusiveness is great, but I think the solution is not the best because to improve the job inclusiveness is not very easy to do, and also I think the solution can be eliminated from the choice to decide the best solution for our topic.
Yes, I agree with Jinson saying that strengthening job inclusiveness is less suitable because it may reduce efficiency of employees. How about you, Anwar?
Yes, I also agree with you that it's the least suitable. However, I personally feel that dimension in theory is the factor for solving this problem. This is because provide attractive job benefits is make easier to retain and attract the worker by offering flexible work arrangement.
Thank you for your opinion and suggestion. How about others? Any idea?
Well, the idea given by someone is good, but however, I don't think it's a good way to attract the employees because most of them are not interested in the job benefits. There are some of the example given which is common say is they can work from home, but it's not suitable especially for the first graduate because they need to improve their communication skill, and also they need to know about the working surrounding in order they can able to work in their company in the future.
Yes, I agree with your points as I think the job benefits are difficult to keep everyone happy. Besides that, managing the company, their budget will become more difficult.
But I not totally agree with Cameron saying that the idea because I'm still stick at my point that is improve the working culture and environment. I think improve the working culture and environment is very important that other healthy working culture like grading one time per month with the colleague and employees to increase the relationship. And maybe how about your opinion?
I totally agree with you because from my point of view, I think that improving the work culture and environment can provide a comfortable, safe, and healthy working environment so that employees can work in a comfortable and pleasant atmosphere.
Okay, after listening to your opinion, I decided to change my mind and agree with the idea to improve the work culture and environment. This is because I think this is a reasonable and suitable solution. If the company will create a positive work and environment, it can be easier to retain and attract the workers and give them a good work attitude and continue to working.
I think provide popular job payments is also a good solution to stop the pension inflation because it is able to ensure the employee understand how much the total salary they will be earned from working in the company. So what do you think about the solutions?
I think the point of providing proper job payment is nice and relevant because the way for providing job payment is to effectively solve the brain drain problem and can control the frequency of staff resignation.
Yes, I totally agree what you and Lisa have said just now.
I think it's a good idea proposed by Bunyu and Jingchen just now. What do you think about my idea that is to strengthen the Malaysia education and government system to solve the brain drain because our country should focus on improving the quality of education at all levels?
Well, I agree with Wei Sheng ideas. And on the strengthening Malaysia's education and government system, it's a good way to improve their knowledge about the effect of band trend happening in Malaysia. I believe it's able to decrease the band trend in Malaysia in the future, as well because all Malaysians generally have a better understanding on the effect of the band trend in Malaysia in the future.
Yes, I agree with you.
Yes, I think so too.
How about the idea that I proposed, which is to improve the training and term of employment? I think this solution can improve the quality of training and provide more learning and development opportunities. It enables employees to gain more knowledge and skill and improve their work efficiency and productivity. It also gives them an opportunity to develop and promote, thereby increasing their motivation and loyalty and reduce the brain drain.
I think improve the training in terms of environment is not bad. However, the improved training in terms of environment is not as suitable for this solution to solve the problem in Malaysia. This is because the solution is need to spend more money to improve the training in terms of environment compared with other solutions.
The idea is good, but it will increase the stress and cause the employee to lose interest if improper training is created. Furthermore, I think most employees will resist to change, particularly if they are used to the old ways of doing things.
I think improving the training and terms of employment is not suitable for solving brain drain in Malaysia, because that solution will cost the resource of the company like budget, human resource, and other if company lost the improvement.
Yes, I also agree with SHENG. In my opinion, improving the training and terms of government is not employment is not the direct way to solve the band trend issues. Even though there's a lot of companies provided the trainings for their employees, but it did not have any effect on the band trend issues. Therefore, improving the training and terms of employment is not the two-way solutions to solve the band trend issues.
Well, I think what you all say is reasonable. Okay, so we will use the remaining three solutions, which is provide proper job payment and improving the work culture and environment and strengthening Malaysia education and government system after our discussion just now. So now we can continue to discuss about the advantage and disadvantage of these three solutions. Okay, so based on the given criteria, let us start with cost. Does anyone have an idea?
Okay, let me start first. I would like to talk about the advantage of improve the work culture and environment for the cost criteria. For that improvement, company will provide a comfortable environment at the workplace for the employee.
I agree with some opinion that improved work culture and environment has cost advantage. However, I think the work culture and environment has cost advantage. Maybe the company is need to spend more money to get a comfortable environment, such as buying furniture.
For me, I agree with point Han mentioned just now. However, I think a good work culture and environment can increase the performance of employee. In addition, the employee will likely have a good and comfortable environment when they are working.
Well, I agree with Wei ideas. However, I think that the solution includes a disadvantage in the criteria of acceptability, where the employee will not focus during their working times. In my opinion, the solution of improving the work culture environment has advantages in the criteria of duration and sustainability, which are the employees will become lazy because of working in the comfortable environments, and the culture and the environment should be maintained with the effort of the employee.
Thanks for your opinion, but I think there are still some advantage, not just disadvantage. In terms of the duration of the criteria, employee can enjoy a good working environment for a long time, which will indirectly affect the aspect of sustainability, which means that employees will be attracted by culture and environment, so they can work there for a long time. Rachel, what do you think about it?
I think that is a good idea proposed by everyone for this criteria. That is to improve the work culture and environment. A comfortable environment is very important at the workplace for the employees.
Now, I think the advantage of provide proper job payment for the course criteria will have the relationship to advantage for the acceptability criteria, because when company provide more fair wages for the recruitment, it will more individual can be accept the fair wages provided by the company.
Yes, I agree with Jingshen's points. It will also have a direct relationship with duration and sustainability. When the company can provide a long-term proper job payment, it can also bring the long sustainability of employees.
Thank you, Wei Sheng. Your idea is good, but I partially agree with you because the solution has also included a disadvantage in the cost criteria. The advantage on the cost criteria, which is the company need to spend more money because they need to follow the fair wages at the market.
I also agree with your opinion that provide proper job payment has cost and acceptability advantage. I think the provide proper job payment has duration and sustainability disadvantage. Mainly the company is need to pay the fine back in the first place. The company and government is need to afford time and cost for the proper job payment.
Thank you, everyone. So I believe the ideas given by you all help us to understand the advantage and disadvantage of the solution, which is providing proper job payments in order to solve the pandemic issue.
Okay, let's move on to next solutions, which is to strengthen Malaysia education and government system. I think in terms of cost, the best education system in Malaysia can deal with cost, and also in terms of the long-term sustainability, with the best education system, it can always avoid brain drain, such as by providing an internship before graduation.
Yes, I agree that, but the government needs to afford the high cost for the education system. Besides that, the government needs to plan and improve the education system in the future by regarding the worldwide trend.
I also agree with Wei Sheng saying that it's the disadvantage of strengthening Malaysia education and government system for the duration criteria. The disadvantage will become difficult because the education system should be upgraded on time by following the trend.
I agree with Jing Sheng's idea just now. Now we can believe that strengthen Malaysia education and government system include disadvantage in the criteria of acceptability, where the competition in the job market will be high.
Okay, for me, I think the strengthen Malaysia education and government system has acceptability and duration advantage, not only disadvantage. The acceptability and duration advantage of the strengthen education and government system is there are more people graduates have job opportunity with government together to focus on law, so that they can always provide the benefit to the student in the long term.
I think for the conclusion, for this idea of strengthen Malaysia education and government system also have advantage and disadvantage. So the idea also can be the solution, but maybe need to improve to form the best solution.
Since we have already talked about the advantage and disadvantage of the three solutions based on the four criteria, so let's now choose the best one from the four and from the three solutions. So who is going to start first?
Well, really my solution given, which is the providing proper job payment, will be the best solutions to solve the problems. This is because the solution able to lead more productivity employees. The employee will keep fully commitment in the company because they receive the fair and acceptable salary for their works. Therefore, I believe this idea will be the best solutions to solve the problems.
I think the idea of improve the work culture and environment is the best solution for solving brain drain, because it can provide a comfortable environment at the workplace to employees. Next, the interesting work culture like gathering once a month at dinner will build up a good relationship with colleagues and employees who will like the culture and enjoy it.
For me, I think certainly the Malaysia education and government system is more suitable to solve the bad trend. For example, the Malaysia government can provide the scholarship for the secondary students who perform well on their exam. This can avoid the mentioned good students from continuing to study and work abroad after graduating and contributing and working for other countries.
I don't think so that the strengthen Malaysia education and government system will be the best solution, because I'm still stick at my point because to improve the work culture and environment is important, and it will be effective to solve the brain drain problem. And the working environment can directly affect the employee want to stay at the company at local, and it avoid brain drain issue in Malaysia.
Well, I agree with your ideas, but I more support on my ideas events because it really assists the company to advise more employees to stay in the companies. The company, mostly the company who pay the salary to the employees on time will help increase the trust on the employee because the employees have enough money to pay for their money payment, especially the renting house payments. Therefore, I still believe that provide proper job payments will be the best solutions of the brain drain in Malaysia.
Sound great. Now I agree with your points that providing a proper payment can make the employee more convenient in the company. Besides that, I also believe that many employees will emphasize and appreciate the proper payment by the company.
After hearing the idea of BOON describing that, I already changed my mind to support BOON because the providing proper job payment, it can directly affect the employee because the wages need to be fair and reasonable. So I think the providing proper job payment is the best solution for solving the brain drain issue in Malaysia.
I also agree.
Yes, I'm agree.
I agree with that.
Okay, I agree too. So providing proper job payment will be the best solution for us to solving the brain drain problem in Malaysia. So next we proceed to how we can implement this solution. Does anyone have an idea?
Yes, I suggest that we can write a letter to the Malaysia Trade Union Congress and recommend ideas on how to effectively tackle various business and they are contributing to the brain problem with efficient remuneration. The suggestion is that the minimum wage must be paid out at all levels, such as including the industry, education background, skills, experience of the employee. So to treat the employee with low education but has this experience and skill value.
Okay, I think your suggestion makes sense. And this is because it is impractical and unfair to only consider academic qualifications.
That's true. In this way, the representative of the Malaysia Trade Union Congress can submit their opinion to the Congress. Then the Congress will modify the regulation and program to reduce the benefit in Malaysia.
I think it's a good idea, and I agree with your suggestion. How about others? Did you all agree with Hong's suggestions?
I'm agree.
Yes, that is a good suggestion.
Well, I agree with that too.
Okay, let me conclude that providing proper job payment will be the best solution for us to solving the problem of brain drain in Malaysia. This is because the advantage of these solutions will outweigh its disadvantage compared to other solutions. And from an overall point of view, to implement these solutions, our suggestion is to write a letter to Malaysia Trade Union Congress and recommend that setting the minimum wage must carry out at all levels to treat employees with low education but rich in experience and skill value. Since we have already come to an agreement and our goal has been reached, so I think it's the time to end our discussion. That's all for our discussion today. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you so much.